From inside the booth at Sawyer Memorial Ballpark, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on Baltimore. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Steve Carlton.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And now the center fielder. Michael Harris II. And that's off the outside edge. And we're underway. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. There's a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan.
Nope,
and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Ward now at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Justin Verlander. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. In the air, right side. Veen gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Verlander, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Out to short. Slides for the stop. Over to first. He's in there.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the dirt.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Ward hauls it in, 2 away. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Popped up. And just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Rips one to right and foul ball. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. That's towards center. Harris racing after it. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Carlton back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Mangum snags it, and there's one away. Here's Wade Boggs now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Fair ball.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Ozzie Smith stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just missed. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mangum sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a breaking ball misses outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike. Aye.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. Little chopper rolls foul. No score here in the second. That one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's out number 2. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Zach Veen. Going away.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball there. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's going to be number 9. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mangum hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now here is Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. And now Manny Ramirez. He was late there, strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that is out of play.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Puts a bunt down. They score a run thanks to the infield single. No outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. In there at the knees. 0-1. Ricky on the move. That's in for a strike. He throws, save. That's a stolen base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle. And there's a hit. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
On the ground, Muncy. One away as the second run of the inning scores.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run.
Hit in the air, center field. Harris makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third. And they take a 2-run lead. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Veen running hard for it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an in. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Baltimore taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Satchel Paige. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now a relay to second. Tag, and he's in there. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swinging a foul out of play. One out and a runner at second. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And misses inside. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Max Muncy swings through it for strike 1. First and third, 1 down. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Henderson at third. Ortiz at first. One gone. Got him! Huge strikeout there. So digging in, Jason Varitek. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And ball 1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now he steps off. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Here's Mike Trout.
Now let's go and light the city up.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Lawler tossed to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
To the right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the second, and here is Julio Rodriguez. Page back to work. Right through there for a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That's a strike. Now 1-2. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Second inning here, no score. headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Breaking ball in there. Got him. Bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. That's in there. It's 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Page winds and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Varitek gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Dylan Cruz. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Bunts it straight back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And now Jackson Merrill. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Got all of that one. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Ortiz stands in here.
0-1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one in triple digits. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my vices all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be all. I won't follow you down.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Just off the outside edge. And this one is off and running. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is even, 2-2. And he swings over the top there. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Fouled off. He was late. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Grisham is there, makes the catch. One away. And here is David Ortiz. Inside, just missed. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and he's out easily. The throw to second is offline. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Max Muncy. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That's off the inside corner. And a full count now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Jason Varitek in the box now. No balls and a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Two outs.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Save! He beat the throw!
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he held up. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That one outside. And the count even 1-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd. Back now in the Bronx. And the batter now, Trent Grisham.
This is black royalty, Mansa Musa prodigy, structure of society.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Nope.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. Here comes Aaron Judge. And there's the strike.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
That one ripped. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-2. Babe Ruth digs in now. And that one pulled foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Merrill slings the first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And another ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles underneath it, squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's down and away. Swings and misses. It's back here in New York, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And that's way high. And 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That misses. 3-2 now. He goes down looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Merrill, just 21 years old. He's usually in center field, but today starting at second. And there's a ball.
It's a big adjustment in my opinion, and I'm going to be paying attention to how he's able to turn potential double plays. Get your back to the runner, back to first base. See how he negotiates that back.
Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. First pitch misses.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Jeter watches that pitch. Miss the strike zone for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Mangum makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one drifts inside. And that misses. And that's ball 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Wells, the base runner at first with 1 out. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So the batting order turns over. So the bat. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground right side. Makes the sliding stop. What a play. Inning over. Back in the Bronx, on to the third inning. Now, David Ortiz. Back up the, oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Muncy, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Line drive. He's got it, and he's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are. And that's ruled a swing. Back in New York, Aaron Judge at the plate. Messina back to work. Just off the inside edge. Judge rips that one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Towards first. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Here is Goldschmidt.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Muncy fires over to first. And they get Goldschmidt. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. And first offering is fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next pitch inside. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So the lineup flips over. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Cameron Meisner looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. A sliding stop. Throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Stepping in, David Ortiz. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In the air, center field. Meisner sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Slider right there. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pick.
Oh, now a great stop. Boots it. One gone, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed. Here's the pitch. Runner goes on the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner around third. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Now at the plate, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, out towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. Now the third baseman, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Mangum makes the play. That is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the fifth. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Jason Varitek. That misses outside. Off the outside edge. And that is out of play. Muncy on at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the throw. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is outside. No outs, runners at first and second. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out. And now the right fielder, Jake Mangum. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. So up next, Jordan Lawler. Jeter. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Late on that fastball. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Meisner sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Meisner nabs it, and there's 2 away. And now the DH, Babe Ruth, 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, first baseman.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second. Just missed. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Meisner drops into the glove, and that back here in New York, top 6. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Loaisiga back to work. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Cameron Meisner will hit next. Strike 1.
0-1.
He hauls it in, 2 away. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz, 1 for 3. There's a strike. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's left-hander out of the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jeter watches that one, and it's in for a strike. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
1 up, 1 down.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Down the left field line, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with 1 away. One out. Runner at second. Digging in, Anthony Volpe. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And there are 2 outs. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Grisham in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Zips it across. Top of inning number 7. Here comes Max Muncy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2.
This one looks like trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it home.
Oh, wow, what a stop. And he gets him. Nicely done. And the batter down. Ricky Henderson. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The tying run is 90 feet away. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Puts a bunt down. Bare hand grab. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. There's a ball. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Hung up in a rundown now. So the tying run at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Ricky around third and on his way home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Foul ball there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. Set for the last half of the seventh. It's Aaron Judge now. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. And Judge is down on strikes. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. New pitcher now, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Out to center. Meisner settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Tied at 4. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Mangum on the run towards the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And Belly goes down on strikes. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the DH, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Merrill up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Makes the grab, one down. And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings through that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Brings it in. And there are 2 down. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. That's inside. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And there's ball four.
That's ball
And
four.
with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses.
Count 1-0.
1-0. And that
2-0.
skips into dirt.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Inside. And that is ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out, bases empty. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Makes the grab, 2 away now. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And a foul ball.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kopech deals. Popped up. Lawler makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the 9th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2-2
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Henderson can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 4-4 in the 9th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a sac bunt here. Jeter. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Base hit center field. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Runners on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal. And 1-2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he punches him out. He went around. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Mangum on third. Lawler over at second with one down. Popped up. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Now it's going to be Cameron Meisner. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom 9, leading off. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the sweeper misses. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-5. Now here's Trent Grisham. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here is Aaron Judge.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And Judge spoils that one. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Merrill pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Paul O'Neill digs in now. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money tell. Residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay, then tell me what you... Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just chill it. Real West Side, Compton. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep it player. Think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you, really, really alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of begging houses, whole city like a Tyler made the block, little snag or two. 18 in the cockers, no Johnny is the projects, no St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills, off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my sugar. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get come slide I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a bitch. To the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shine you with leaders. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the path of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to the have to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few trying to down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like to manifest anything I need. Anything on a power trip. No, not to the trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already, got a master how they hang on already. I'm take it day by day. My vice is money in my face, cash going up.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get I got a feeling, get it crackin', I can feel it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get come slide. Kiss away all your problems, asleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in my own better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart. Su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos. Cuando traboneamos labio sucio, lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong. Que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el edit, foto tiene fija. La baby en los números se fijan, los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un póster, todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, Mando de la Mata, desde el Valle en las Hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas que le está dando vértigo, vino para acá arriba.
Been someone's love or someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. I was you, once don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent, man, you're hustling for race. Gonna end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded out.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Hawaii taking on Baltimore. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Logan Webb. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand, but no chance. That's an infield single.
The second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Runner on the goal. Pitch outside. And safe. It's a stolen base. Crow Armstrong at second with nobody out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. He's guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albie's had cameras installed so he can check.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it one-hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Off the plate, that's a ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out. That's inside.
That's in.
Right side, hard hit. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Jenkins going back on this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Just misses with
2
that
balls,
one.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and missed, and it's back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Bob Gibson.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Witt over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. Ohtani puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Fought off foul. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. O'Neill puts it away, and that is that. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Josh Gibson. Webb back to work. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. Anthony Santander at the plate.
The first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
And first offering is fouled off. Santander hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one upstairs. Center field. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Lawler tossed to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is David Ortiz. Ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Just off the inside edge. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. 1 out, base is empty. That's down and in.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
That one's in there, and the count's full.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Ozzie Albies. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. New inning getting started. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
And Witt is out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. A single and a run scored and a walk. Drag bunt back towards the mound. On the run, throw to first. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Save. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. It's 4-0. 1 down. And now here is Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball left side. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball right side. And that one handled on to first. And that is the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. The wind and the pitch.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. Jordan Lawler will hit next. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 2 down, bases empty, and now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Up the middle, Witt. That ends the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a ball popped up. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He nails one out to right. It's 6-0. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Alex Bregman.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe, and Gunnar Henderson were also part of that draft class. How good is that?
Pretty good. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Henderson. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Gets the bunt down the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Walker Jenkins. Flied to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Late with the swing there. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike 2. Check swing, hit on the ground. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. Ground ball to the right side. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Right side. Carroll should have this one. Nabs it. Both runners tagging. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next offering is fouled back. Albies, the runner at third. Ohtani at second with one away. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Lawler has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Josh Gibson stepping in now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Gibson back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And that's downstairs and outside. That one ripped right center field. Back there. That one is gone. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. This is Corbin Carroll. They say you win.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the batter now, Jordan Lawler. Outside. And that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fastball for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. That one the other way. Albies over to first in time. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up. Ryan Walker on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. This one in the air. He's got it. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up next, Anthony Santander. On the ground. Lawler tossed to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Alex Bregman. On the ground to third. Muncy tosses across to first, and they get. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Bunts it towards the mound. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Walker Jenkins getting ready to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Max Muncy. There's a strike. That one missed.
Inside, ball 2.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Albies whips it to first. They get the out on Muncy. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Pulls that one foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. And there's a ball.
2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 the count.
And that's will the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's the strike at the knees.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Full extension, makes the catch.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And he's out on the tag.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Albies in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. swing and a ball lined out towards center, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. Trinan in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Ripped to short. Over to first, and O'Neill is retired. 2 down, bases empty. Josh Gibson, the next to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-2. Bases empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. And here is Corbin Carroll. Gibson back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. Yeah, that's fouled off. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Out to short. Witt over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. To third, Muncy. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And he lays down a bunt. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way high with that one.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And they'll do it again. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit.